Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. It's gonna be an amazing one here. Hope you guys are all doing wonderful, doing fantastic. Hope you guys took a little break, a little breather for the last couple of days here. But it's time to get back to work. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good, looking forward for today's session here. As you guys know, I'm full back into surfing right now, every single day. So I feel good, I feel great. I love it. I'm absolutely amazed. We're going to talk about gold, one of our favorites. We're going to talk about the euro, US dollar. We're going to talk about something else that we have been building right now also in our community. It's absolutely amazing, which is called the Limitless 33. The Limitless 33. All right, we're going to have a 33-day challenge where we're really going to take over, where we really change the dynamic of our lives around here. This is what you need in order to move forward, to step up your game. Everything besides trading is one thing. Trading is one thing. But you have all these other things as well. You have life. You have writing down your goals. That's one layer. Following a good diet. All right, we're talking about the 80-20 rule. All right, so 80% clean as fuck, 20% no junk food, or like 20% you can actually play around a little bit. One workout a day. Personal development, all right? 30 minutes of a non-fiction book. So you're going to either go through some audiobooks or do something that gives you that insights, that creates these epiphany moments for you to understand, to create more deeper connections in the future, and to gain wisdom, especially. Developing your skill, of course, trading with the live streams, you and I together, 4 days a week, right here, right now, New York session. Put this together, hold each other accountable, and we're gonna make sure that we're gonna get to here, guys. So welcome back. Let me see who's in the building here right now. As always, it's the microphone's fault. It's not my fault. Just so you guys know. Let's see what we have here. We have Quinton. My man, welcome back, brother. Rafal, as always, hope you're doing well. Rafal, my man, a big shout out to you. Absolutely amazing that you're always here. David as well. Rabe, my man. Not the alcohol, no. I agree. Mario, very good morning. Motivational session here. Snowfall, let's go Limitless 33. Yes, sir. Let's keep each other accountable in our community right now. Let's make sure that we change our life around and that we actually build the true foundation of our life, which is not only trading related. Chipeko, yo, Marco. I see you, Marco. Stefan, I see you as well. Always, thank you, Bart. Mohammed. There we go. Andy, my man. Koen, my Dutch feller. Love it. Okay. Amazing, guys. Amazing. So we're gonna talk about gold a little bit here. Let's go. Let's talk about gold in a second here. We are at a very interesting spot right now for gold. Actually, very interesting spot. So we're gonna talk about this in a second. Let me know when you guys are ready. I want to hear that you guys are ready. Are you guys committed? If so, type in the chat that you are committed. I am committed. Type in the chat, I am committed. We're going to start with the Limitless 33 and also, of course, for now, the gold analysis here. High to low time frame, a little top-down analysis. Let's do it. Let's see what we have here. Frozen Soul, welcome to the stream. You were just on time. Right on time, my friend. Right on time. Absolutely amazing. Love it. Boom. All right. Let's talk about gold, ladies and gentlemen. So first of all, a couple things that we have to go over with. Gold right now at the moment is at a crucial zone. Okay, we bounced from the value area high. I have a video about this on my channel. You can look it up. It's called The Only Indicator You Need. I will look it up. I'll show you guys later. The only KD you need when trading for Forex and gold. This is one of these tools I use. The only tool pretty much for gold is volume, the volume profile, right? The rest is just purely based on price action, supply and demand, some horizontal support and resistance, some trend lines here and there. But, you know, market structure, price action, and the volatility is usually where we play around with. Okay, so in this case, we have the volume profile now bouncing off of the value area high, which is actually good. So this doesn't mean anything. But if we create a higher high, we're going to buy. We're going to buy a lot of gold. That's the plan. That's the idea. Buying a lot of gold the moment we break above that level. Anything below, we're going to talk about a little bit in a little bit later. We're going to talk about the dollar as well. What's currently happening with the dollar. What we have to do here is go and zoom out a little bit on gold here, because we have that, you know, sloping trend line right now, and it's getting a little bit tricky, as you guys can see right here. We're seeing that we're starting to slow down. We had already many touch points right here. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4. So at this particular moment, you can see that we are starting to slow down. Gold is starting to look a little bit weaker here. If you take this to the weekly and you go back and you zoom out here, it does not look that fantastic. The only thing that's holding us up though right now is at this particular moment is that exact the trend line. It's one layer, okay? However, there is also a massive area of support right around this level here, which is the 1916. Massive support 1916, combination with the trend line. Also, we have created a higher high. All right, so that the higher high was definitely a higher high. We have seen a body closure above at a previous high that put in the last low. So that body closure created that flip. Okay. That flip was necessary. Why? That higher high could result into a higher low. So there is nothing sure yet, and there is no chance that we are fully going to break down here and that this trend line is going to be broken right now, because we have many different layers right now that are coming together. One of them is also an area of the month right here. So we have an area of the month, horizontal support, we have a trend line. Everything practically is coming together here. Golden thoughts become golden things. I love the name. Thank you for the 10 Canadian dollars. We're gonna give it away to the family here. By the way, guys, you don't have to donate anything if you don't like. It's definitely not a necessity. Trying to read as many comments as possible already. So don't feel obligated so far, but appreciate it. Thank you. Anyways, going back into the chart. When looking at gold right now at the moment, you are practically coming down a little bit, but we also have to look at the dollar. You guys know that we're always looking at the dollar right here. And at this specific moment, the dollar is getting to this top range. And we talked about this top range before a couple of streams ago. And last stream as well on a Friday or Thursday, sorry, where we talked about this exact level, right? This particular high, and that we're going to face some difficulties here. And this is exactly what happened. We filled up that wick and we created these exact practically, you know, difficulties right there. We came into like a nice range, a resistance area. Okay, and we created on the 4 hour, as you guys can see here, a lower low. So this is the high, this is the low, this is the high. We took out that practically right now at the moment on the 4 hour, we took out that low. So this is important for the dollar. The dollar is slowing down a little bit. If you go to the 8 hour chart, you see already right now that this particular candle structure right here is also a potential rejection point for the dollar at this particular moment. And if the dollar indeed gets rejected right here, right now, what is going to happen to gold? Let me know in the chat, because we are starting to build also at the same time, you know, some sell side liquidity as well for the dollar. So that's important to know, because if the dollar for our stream right now potentially will indeed break through and create a lower low here, and we break through this level, then I can almost, you know, be, let's say 70-80% certain that if you break this low here after this confirmation, that rejection point that we've seen here, you know, consolidation, expansion, retracement, continuation. If you see that continuation and you break this level, I'm pretty sure that we're going to come down. We're going to test these lows here. And if that's going to happen, gold is practically right now at the perfect position to still potentially one more time bounce from this exact level here. So yes, we're starting to look weaker. The overall open was also bearish. Yet at the same time, everything is coming together for gold right now at the moment. And if the dollar indeed gets rejected here, then gold potentially will shoot up today's session. This is kind of what I'm looking for. If that happens, I'm waiting for gold to create a higher high and also to break the horizontal resistance, so we can long and we can take it to this upper range right here. Something in that madness. If we bounce from this level, would be amazing. We look for potential upside continuation from there. If you do, however, suddenly reverse, that can always happen. We come up and we continue up. Yeah, then we have to really see where gold will end up here, because we have the lower levels. We have this overall range. We're coming back into a really strong range that created a higher high. So it's always, we always have to be a little bit more careful with shorting the market, especially gold from this particular level right here, due to the fact that you have all, yeah, that's just pretty much the big range right there. So I think that's an important thing to mention. So I would really love to see gold going up today. That's really what I would love to see. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But yeah, from there we can anticipate further and see how it goes. Let me know what you guys think in this case here. Okay, dollar, gold, everything coming together here. Dollar confirmation potentially leads into a gold flip to the upside. That would be nice. At the same time, we have been building some buy-side liquidity as well here. Overall, I like what I see here for gold. If we're seeing the volume coming in and potentially making that move to the upside. So everything is coming together on a higher to lower time frame standpoint here for gold at this particular moment. That's the one we're looking for. So what are we waiting for? We're waiting for volume, all right? We're waiting for volume to come in to the market here. But what's most important, while we're waiting for the volume to come in, this is also the perfect moment for you to really reset yourself and to start thinking, this is the moment for me. This is a week where I can really dominate, crush it. And the way you do that, and you potentially already know it, is by sticking to your rules, you know, doing your personal development, getting ready, being patient. Make sure that you start out the week right, so it can only get better over time. All right. Try to make this an amazing start. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask us in the community or everything that we're building. Of course, in our beautiful Discord, we are here to help you out here. And I see everyone here is fully committed. I love it already. Is sharing these videos, photos, working out, going to the gym, eating healthy. This is all part of the foundation that we're building, which is amazing to see. And you know, look at that beautiful food here. And at the same time, our family working out. Boom. Nico, my man, love it, brother. Thank you for sharing. Willem. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. The foundation is truly your health, your mindset, and everything that you need to know here. For me, it's surfing every morning. Every time I wake up, boom, straight to the beach, surfing. Coming back, doing my analysis. London Open. London Open finished. Straight into a little lunch break, have some good food. You know, work, have some meetings, have some talks, or look at, of course, the V3 in the community here, and then prepare for the live stream. So full day, but full of energy, and it's an absolute game changer if you reset yourself this way and actually work on yourself. So let's see, and let's wait for the volume here, and let's wait for a higher high. And if we're going to create a higher high, we're going to buy gold. And we're going to buy a lot of it to the upside here. That's the plan for today. I would love to see this getting broken. And yeah, I love this bounce from gold right now at the moment. But I need to see a little bit more volume coming in. That's the plan. That's the plan for today's session. I'm giving it a 70-30% that we're going to break up. And if you do break down, we will reevaluate and see from there. Thomas says, can't wait to learn the surfing skill. Thomas, my man, you know it already. For you, it's the easiest thing in the world. I think you're super athletic. Love it. Surfing so refreshing, a lovely cleanse. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Surfing is amazing. I really, really missed it. Dennis says, it's my birthday. Anyone surprise me? Well, happy birthday, my friend. Big shout out to Dennis. Great to hear. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. And wish you all the best, brother. Lorenzo, do you invest in any cryptocurrencies? Yes, absolutely, my man. Absolutely. Yeah. Do your own research, though. Do your own research. But yeah, we're quite heavily exposed, that's for sure. Golden thoughts become golden things. Happy birthday, Dennis. Nick says happy birthday, bro. Love it. That's how we do it. Love it, love it. Let's get the energy back here in the chat. Amazing. Amazing, amazing day, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. 189 likes. Let's get these likes up already. Wow, this is actually really good, by the way. I'm actually very surprised. It's really, really good. Let's make it happen here. We're growing around, I think, 1,000 subs a week. Of course, we're gonna go exponential. So let's see if we can take this to the 34,000 by the end of the week. And we're stepping up our game here just from the live stream. So that's a big deal. That's absolutely a big deal here. So the momentum is there, and we're almost at, I think, 12,000 people in our Discord. So that's a third, practically a third of what's on YouTube. So that's significant. That's really big, really big. For a reason, of course. So let's make it happen. Love it. So happy to see you on a Monday. Hope you'll do next week too. Yes, every Monday. Every Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Living the dream, building the best community. All right, dollar getting rejected at this particular moment. We have the New York Open in around 35 minutes. All right, starting very, very shortly. We have literally 35 more minutes left. Hope you guys are ready. We're waiting for the volume to come in here. This week we have some news coming as well. Of course, you guys know it already. We have the most important day is, I think, I believe, on a Thursday. And for the rest, it's pretty low profile. So that's a good thing about it. We had already crazy weeks, crazy news events. We had the FOMC, we had the NFP, everything. Big shout out to Thomas for organizing a live stream in Discord where we did a live stream session where they crushed it during the NFP. So really, really well done. Very happy about that as well. It's always good to make a beautiful trade here during the news. So Thursday, CPI, inflation data coming out here for the United States. Super important. Of course, we are all preparing for that to come. For the rest, not much happening here. Not much happening. Okay, so preparing for the CPI on a Thursday, but I do believe that we have some normal days ahead of us here for now. Yeah, who was at this event here? Who was at in Discord at the stream for the V3 for the NFP? Let me know in the chat. Please let me know in the chat if you were there. How about crypto trading on the weekends? Yeah, crypto, we are preparing. We're working every day right now. We're doing daily live streams already. Very shortly, we'll have live stream sessions every day for crypto. The market is at this particular moment very, very low profile. However, Bitcoin is preparing for something very, very big. It's happening. You see it in the charts right now. I see that, you know, we're starting to consolidate. And the moment we're going to break out, it's going to be such an immense move. You can see it already, especially when you're coming down to this space right now, right here. And if you look and draw, I think we can take it almost already to the equilibrium. So once we're there, it is around the 28.5. I do expect some sort of reaction and much more volume coming in as well. Keep in mind, it's summer and you have to take that in consideration, but it's preparing for something very, very big at the moment. So we're going to talk about crypto a little bit later, but it's important. It's very important to do so. In the end, what we want to create, of course, is Forex live streams and then crypto live streams every day. So you can literally pick and choose whatever you want to do. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's what we're building here. Yeah, the trade taken was absolutely amazing here. Let's see where we have. We had the announcement right there. Boom. Beautiful. Was absolutely amazing. Thomas, amazing job as well, man. Big shout out to Thomas here for giving us that beautiful trade here during the NFP. If you were in the V3 and you profited from this trade, congratulations. Was an absolute banger, banger of a trade, banger of a session in general. And yeah, we're gonna do this more often, absolutely. So great job for everyone that was there. It was packed. It was absolutely packed. So fantastic. What's your view on gold on the hourly? So on this moment, of course, we're coming down here. Okay, do take consideration that the hourly has a really weak top wick. We're getting pushed up here from the value area high. That's the tool that we use here. Gives us a nice indication. We had that consolidation, that expansion, that pullback scenario. So if we create a higher high around the 1937, 1938, I'm willing to buy gold and continue up, especially if the dollar will break down here. So on the hourly, I'm actually quite neutral until we either break a high or we really come down and the dollar reverses, which I actually personally do not expect. But let's see. Let's see. I'll be very surprised if the dollar would shoot up from here and takes out, you know, these highs right now. I do believe that the dollar will come down a bit. And if the dollar comes down, that should be beneficial for gold. So let's see where that brings us. Why this high? Well, it's a horizontal level. At the same time, if you look here, it was this exact level from what we did before. That's one layer. The other layer is that it's the high that put in the last low. So if you break that high, potentially coming up here. Gold to sell first to 1926 before buying. That would mean around there. Yeah, let's see if we zoom out a little bit. 4 hour. And you come back down to 1926. Yeah, there is a chance that you would come back down one more time, but we already came down once. There's definitely a possibility that we would come back down to the 1926 as well, but therefore the dollar has to show more strength and has to take out this high. And the dollar is now looking, in my opinion, a little bit weaker at this particular moment. So if the dollar is weaker, then this will only be beneficial for gold here. But yeah, let's see. Let's see how it plays out here. I bought gold at 1935. Should I keep the trade for now? It's up to you. I do believe that there is not really a direction right now for gold until we either break a high or we we break the lows. We're kind of in a range right now, testing the low that put in the high. So at this particular moment, you want to wait for that confirmation. The confirmation comes from a break of structure, in my opinion. Love it. What do you think of DJ? Yeah, we're gonna talk about DJ in a second. Let's do GJ as well and look maybe at the Euro US dollar. The Euro US dollar is also showing us a little bit of potential, so we can talk about that as well here. Our goal today is to catch a beautiful trade. I do not see any hurdles or anything that is in our way. I think it's pretty straightforward today. Not news or no special news coming out whatsoever. So that's extremely important. I've bought gold on 9-35. Oh yeah, I sell it already. Do you get access to the crypto license if you buy V3? No, crypto and the V3 are different. For crypto, you don't have to pay for it. You just need to create an account through one of our affiliate links and deposit $100 on your account. And then we give you or grant you access to the crypto community here. So it's two different things, but you don't have to pay us for that. Dollar, yeah, dollar is definitely looking on the weaker side here. Let's quickly look at the Euro USD, and let's just go over all of the charts right now that we need to know. So we know exactly what to look out for. So we just have to wait for the execution here. So the Euro at this particular moment, weak top wick in my opinion. So we could see a potential flipping. I actually like this a lot here. Let me go to the 1 hour. Did we bounce from this this low here? 70.5, 79%. Okay. Interesting. Let's see where we at on the 15-minute. Still coming down. Still coming to this overall range here. Yeah, this is a range that needs to be tested for sure. So this is again the same tool that we're going to use now. It's called the fixes for profile here. It's a super clean range. This is where the very high is, and the point of control is right below it, so it's very close to each other. So right here and right there, and it's a really good expansion here. So if you come down a little bit more and we create something like this, then we break the high, we enter on that flip to the upside, right there. Something in that manner for the Euro USD here, especially if the dollar comes down and breaks levels as well. So I love it. I think that is definitely something that I'm interested in. And at that moment, we're starting to build much more liquidity to the upside. We could break the trend easily. It's already in like a nice angle here. No, I like it a lot. I think we have a lot of potential for the Euro USD. Especially if you look at the daily wick of the daily candle as well here. And looking at the Euro. The previous daily candle. Overall pretty good. So yeah, patience will win here. But the Euro has some potential if you come down a little bit more. So I like that a lot here. We'd love to see something like that here. At 15 minutes before the opening of New York, you can most of the time already see the upfront move. I agree. Lorenzo, remember that you made a video about fixes for profile. Where do we find it, or do we watch it? It's right here, right now. I've actually 2 videos about it here, but my last video about that one is right here. It's the only indicator you need when trading gold and Forex. It's a 30-minute video, and it gives you 8 trading examples of how to trade it and how to use this profile and how to combine it with market structure and everything like that. I think this will give you a very clear understanding of this strategy and what we're doing here. So something like that would be very, very nice. That's what I would love to see here. A little pushback down and then boom, shoot up to the upside here. Just to finish, hi mate, I messaged you on Discord, please reply me soon. Okay, what's your name? What's your name on Discord, man? I will look it up. Love it. Hey Lorenzo, what broker do you use? Looking to change? We're still looking at some brokers here and there. I'm still testing out a lot of brokers right now. So currently with Black Bull Markets, before there was with Awanda, and we're testing out some other brokers on the side right now. I heard that Vantage is also very, very good. Still in the testing phase though. Risk management is what separates a trader from a gambler. If you have weighted the pros and cons of a trade idea and you have a trading plan in place, then you're simply trading what you believe in, your favorable odds. Yes, absolutely. So the most important part here is, oh, gold's already moving very nicely. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful reaction here. 100%. So in regards to risk management, of course, we talk about risk management a lot. You know, it's super important because it allows you to lose. And if you know that your strategy is built a certain direction, you can lose as much as you want here and still become profitable. You can lose 90% of the time and still make money if your risk to reward is extremely high. And that's how you play the game. So with the right risk management and the long-term view of your win rate, you will always have a very good outcome here. Where it gets difficult is by sticking to your rules that you created for yourself. It's making sure that you build the right foundation, right? The right framework. It's all about building constantly the right tools, so you automatically will always listen to your strategy, your trading plan. You will never move your stop loss if you don't want to do that, if that's not part of your plan. But you will never do something stupid after a while anymore because the framework you have built is so stupid. And there might be people right now not believing in you, right? You can see it as a bamboo tree. Let's say you have a beautiful garden and you want to plant a bamboo tree, right? You plant that tree. Nothing is happening for months. However, underneath the ground, these roots are building up. You're watering it every single day. Your neighbors are looking at you like, what is he doing? There's nothing growing. There's nothing happening. It's nothing to water. And then boom, out of nowhere, the bamboo shoots out of the ground and it grows a feet a day. Before you know it, it's massive. So this is how you should see it. You're building the framework under the ground, the foundation. You don't care what anyone else thinks of you. You build the foundation, the framework. You don't see direct results, but the moment you have that breakthrough moment, that's the switch. That's the thing that you're looking for. So a big shout out to a bamboo tree. I love bamboo trees, by the way. I have one right here. Don't care what anyone else says. Build the right framework and foundation. And from there, start trading. And start developing your trading strategy. If you're waking up right now and you're just gonna trade a little bit, and that's your mindset, and you know, you're just gonna go with the flow, then you're already one step behind here. There are guys in the weekend preparing, setting up their schedule, knowing exactly what they're gonna do. They have done their pre-analysis on a Sunday. They know exactly what to look out for. They know exactly how long they have to wait. And they're probably even spending less time behind the computer than most of us do. And that's a skill. That's an art in general, if you can do that. Of course, we're day traders here, so we're always opening the sessions together. However, it's also about the analysis right there. And even the best traders lose. That's also a very important thing to understand. Even the best traders lose, and the best traders actually lose more than that they win. Sounds crazy. I almost forgot. All right. What's the name of the indicator? The fixed range foreign profile. Beautiful, beautiful bounce here. The value area high. Right there. Couldn't be more perfect. Without this tool, would have you picked this exact level? I love it. The 1933, the 1934, perfect. If you can see that we're breakthrough right now, and we're break towards the or above the 1937.7, and the dollar breaks down like we were talking, then we're gonna see something really nice happening for us today. You want to see a lower low. Why? Because if the dollar holds up here, okay, and the dollar is now here, and the dollar is holding up, and you know, for example, we actually create a higher low. So we have a higher high, we have a higher low, we have a higher high. Are we going to create a higher low? If that's the case, gold will come up and come down again. If you break a lower low, or you create a lower low right now, that could lead into that continuation to the downside. So that's what you want to see for the dollar now, to make sure that gold stays bullish for today. Overall, amazing bounce here. Amazing breakout. If you break above here, we're going to take a trade to the upside. We're going to put our stop loss below. And we're continuing for practically right now the equal highs. The equal highs that are built there for gold. That's a fantastic target right here. These equal highs right there. That's what you're looking for. I love it. What do you check before every single trade? Well, we have done actually our analysis right here, right now, together. That's pretty much what I do. It's super simple. All right, I look at the weekly. How did we open the market? So I have a very good understanding of the timing in the market. So what day is it today? Okay, it's Monday. The market is opened up here just right now. The last weekly candle closed this way. So now our new weekly candle created a wick to the upside already, or a wick to the downside already. I'm looking at that candle structure, super important. Then I scale down to the daily, and then I come down to the 4 hour, 1 hour, whatever is needed. And when we are at the 4 hour, this is where we can get ahead of the dollar here. And if we're starting to day trade, we're taking it down to the 30 minutes. And we look at the market structure here. So this was the 4 hour. And we said that we were at a stronger high. We got rejected at that high. This is good for gold. Even though gold was still coming down. At that moment, a rejection. Now we have created a lower low. We're going to the 30 minute. We're seeing sell side liquidity getting built up. And we have that consolidation, that expansion that we traced with the continuation. That's what we're looking for. The correlation. One is strong. One currency is weak one currency is strong or one commodities, or one currency is weak, so the commodities are strong. It's all connected. So with this understanding, we're just waiting for that market structure break, and that's the moment where we want to see the alignment. And once we're seeing the alignment, you know, gold breaking above, dollar breaking below, we have the confirmation, we take a trade from there. And these equal highs are, in my opinion, a beautiful target to take consideration right here. All right, the London highs, the Asian highs. So where we opened the Asian session was right here. We only came down today. It left us a lot of that buy side liquidity there. Also, gold is a bit above another smaller resistance. Beautiful. Let it come, let it come. But most importantly, wait for the dollar confirmation. Because if gold is going to break up here, and if gold is going to come up and you want to enter right away, and the dollar is just bouncing from this area of the month, what's going to happen? You will see that you're going to fake out. You're going to see a candle closure below on a 30-minute. You're going to be wicked into a trade, and it flips on you. So you want to see the dollar breaking this low. Super important. If gold is a little bit further ahead, has to be. That's the confirmation we want to wait for. Okay. Of course, it depends on your own risk profile. But look at the dollar here. That lower low is super important for us to look for continuation for gold. That's what we're gonna do here. Preach, I love the knowledge. We are in the golden age. We are definitely in the golden age here. We have a lot of potential. A lot of potential. And there is still so much more fun to come here. Trading is fun. And it's a lifelong skill. A lifelong skill. Whatever market it's going to be. Whatever it is. It's a universal language. These Japanese candlestick patterns are, or in general, these Japanese candlesticks are 300 years old. Think about that. 300 years old. It's actually crazy if you think about it. It's a universal language. That's what it is. These Japanese candlesticks are, it's a language model. And we understand the price due to the fact that they found a way of measuring it. And it was only, I believe, used for weeds. So, you know, some sort of commodities that they had at the time. Or rice. Sorry, no, it was rice. It was a way to measure the value of rice at the time. And the Americans eventually adapted it completely. And that's how it became public. David says, I just wanted to mention that I've learned so much from just following this channel. I'm almost to 95% of my trades being positive and always taking control of risk management. Love it. Amazing, David. You're a legend. David from Miami. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, big shout out to everyone that's coming here on a day-to-day basis here. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. We're almost at 300 likes already. Truly appreciate it. We're going to set our goals straight. We're going to grow and build and grow and build. And we're living the good life, but we're building the best community. That's what we're doing here. Buy or sell level. I'm looking for buys above this high if the dollar breaks the low. So I want to see a dollar. I want to see the dollar coming down. Very important. So gold can break out and we can take a long. Stop loss will probably go below the value area high, and I target the equal highs above here at 1947. That's going to be a nice move. If that's the case here. It's going Gonna be a very, very nice move here. Potential tighter stop loss depending on where we're at, but overall, that's the game I want to play today. That flip, right there. Can't wait for the volume to come in. Boom. There we go. If we somehow flip, we might be looking at the potential sells below the, yeah, I would say below the 1930, the 1931.5 or the 1932-ish. Yeah, like the 1932. If you do decide to come back down here. But anything above this, I'm looking for buys here. That's my main focus for today. Golden thoughts become golden things. I'm working on a lot of my mind with wisdom, and I think it's working because I landed here. It feels right. It feels good. Love it, brother. Amazing. Keep in mind that I'm not the only guy here in the Limitless Trading Academy. We have a couple of killers getting developed right now. Thomas, of course, is one. The other one is actually the co-founder of the Limitless Trading Academy. So I'm a co-founder as well. I'm kind of the face of it for now. But in essence, he's rocking everything behind the scenes. He's stepping up right now as well. And he is actually a very successful, highly intelligent individual that helps us, helps the community that truly cares about you guys. And his name is Gavin Dentis. And he's building a lot of beautiful things behind the scenes here. And he has a very good eye for detail. And that's what you need in the Limitless Trading Academy. A very good eye for detail. That's what we need to do. So therefore, we invested so much time in our Discord. And we're going to invest so much more time in our Discord. That our goals are extremely high. To use indicators as part of your strategy, just one indicator. One indicator. That's it. Maybe, okay, if you call out the Asian sessions, if you call this an indicator, then yes. But an actual, you know, indicator in that sense, for trading purposes, I would say the volume profile. Absolutely. The volume profile, yeah. Let's say we break up here, right? We're going to take a massive TP at the Sunday open. Why? Yeah. Just trust me. No, I'm joking. No. Why? It's because of the resistance layer. So the Sunday open is always the moment you open the market and gold comes up or down and it goes away from the Sunday open, then it could flip. So that means that it could come down and it just flips. However, you're going to see usually some sort of reaction from the Sunday open again before a massive breakthrough or something that matter. So always take some profit around the Sunday open, because yeah, especially if you're you know, going back to it while you're in a trade already. So that's why a massive TP at the Sunday open if we break up here. Very important. Dollar is starting to look a little bit weaker. We're waiting for the volume to come in. Waiting for volume to come into the market here. So yeah, that's gold. That's gold. Gold is ready. Euro USD. For now, I would love to see it coming down actually a little bit more. But if the dollar indeed decides to continue, then it's gonna break out potentially earlier. But yeah, then we just have to set a strong alert at this level for the Euro USD, which is the previous high here that put in this last low. So that means that's what I'm talking about is this particular level. So we have, where is that level right here? We have. Everything changed in TradingView. I need to get used to it a little bit. Where is it? Where is it? Why do things always need to change? These updates, man. Cannot find my brush. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this is the high to put in the last low. And now we need to break that high here. So if you break that high, yeah, we'll set an alert and we'll potentially look for a trigger point to actually execute a trade from there. If the dollar does the same thing. So it depends which one is more attractive or more appealing. I think gold right now is actually looking amazing. Amazing. I would love it here. I would love gold to break up. We take that long trade. And yeah. Just crush it. Crush it from there here. Did you trade on last Friday's NFP? So I was watching Thomas in our community. And yeah, we took a gold trade. You have your broker connected to TradingView, like we can see the trade that you take? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Cowboy, my man, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Amazing to have you here. Want to give a big shout out to Cowboy. Dropping a lot of gems in the crypto channel. As always, one of our crypto mentors. I love it. What is the entry point? I'm looking at 1938 potentially. The dollar needs to break the lows. So far we're coming down, so we're getting there. I just want to see how are we reacting from this level, this area of the month here. This lower high, or higher low, sorry. That's what needs to be broken. It's not the trend line that needs to be broken. It's that low that needs to be broken. Because if that low is, if this turns into a lower high, again, sorry, a higher low. If this turns into a higher low and gold breaks out, then we have a problem. Then we have a problem because then we enter gold, but then the dollar flips, creates a higher low, goes up and gold flips. And it breaks out, but it comes back down again. So in order to reduce the chance of a fake out, and we want to have that confirmation, the dollar is going to give us that confirmation. So if the dollar breaks this low and gold breaks this high, boom. 50-minute closure, whatever the time will be. And we enter. How to deal with being afraid to an open position in trading, even though the analysis is correct. So, if you have a good risk management button, Anga, then it should be fine because you risk exactly what you want to risk. Win or lose, it doesn't matter because you know exactly what your strategy is. You're going to do 100 trades and you're going to see what the result is. Like, if you have your own account and you risk 1% per trade, you can take hundreds of trades before you go broke and you would lose them all. Let's say you lose all the trades. You can take still hundreds of trades. Think about that. Just a perspective. You can still take hundreds of trades before you would go broke if you stick to the right risk management principles here. So you're not going to tell me that you can take hundreds of trades and not learn something along the way to improve from there. So execute your trade. If you're scared of a position, understand that this is all part of your journey, your spreadsheet that you're filling up, and everything that you're going to see up. You're just filling up your trades. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. At some point, you start getting the hang of it. You don't have to use a crazy amount of money either right now. Because it's not about money at the beginning. For me, the dollar is bullish as of the moment. Looking for the daily. It looks like it will mitigate the daily zone at 102.9. Well, yeah, but on the 4 hour, the dollar has created a lower low. A lower low. So, yeah, we're now back at that exact spot, that pullback. So, for example, we had this high that created this low, and now we're at that high. We're back at that high. We're testing that high. We're facing resistance from that high. So, the dollar right now is giving us the potential here to show us what it wants to do. And the only way to figure it out is by looking at the internal lows right now. So, either we're going to hold it perfectly right here, right now, and we're going to break up, and we're going to take out this high, and then I'm completely on your side. Then we can go back to the 102.9, or potentially even higher, who knows? Or we flip and we break the low. That's what we're waiting for. So we're waiting for the climax here. It's coming. What TP percentage do you usually take at the Sunday open? 30 to 50%. $30 to 50%, something like that. I don't like to trade on Mondays. Yeah, you have to wait for. You have to be a little bit cautious on a Monday. Wait for the right confirmations, but you should always be cautious regardless. It's more about the volume for us right now. The New York Open has begun. The market has opened. There we go. So let's see what the volume will show us right here. Have you ever tried swing trading before? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Bob Proctor has a live guided meditation channel if any of you need some love or a pick me up. I love it. What session opened now? This is the New York Open. The New York Stock Exchange will open in 90 minutes. So we kind of call this the New York Open or the pre-open, whatever you want to call it. Nobody says, do you know trading? No. Lorenzo, how can I hold the trade longer, bro? Just hold it longer. New York Open is 9:30. The New York Stock Exchange is 9:30. There is always a big difference between the New York Open and the New York Stock Exchange Open. Lorenzo, do you come to Germany one day? I have some very good friends in Cologne. In Cologne. New York is not open yet. People are very confused about this. I have no idea why it is. But we are open right now. If you want to confirm that, you can look at the Forex market hours. I had no idea where that confusion comes from. But this is just the reality right here. We have just opened here. And the New York Stock Exchange will open up in 90 minutes. How can you find the Sunday Open? The Sunday Open, you can find it indicated right here. You type it in. And you just type in Sunday Open and you will find it. And it gives you a line and it shows you exactly where you open the market. And that's super important because that's the framework. That's the first thing that you want to know. Where do we What happened since we opened? Did we came up or did we came down? Are we flipping maybe on a Tuesday that Sunday open? So we came down on a Monday, we manipulated to the downside, and we flipped to the upside during the New York Open, or for example, we flipped the day after, something like that. This guy's smoking something. Well, I live in Bali. I live in Indonesia and Bali, so that's not possible for me, my friend. If I would smoke here, then I would have a big problem, especially in Indonesia. You should not play around with that type of stuff here. Thailand right now has legalized all of it, but yeah, we're high on life. We're high on life. Sure, how do you use your prop firm challenge going? To be honest, we have not actually placed a lot of trades in it yet. In regards to the prop firm challenge for Fund Next, there is a new offer right now. It was 40% off on your $6,000, $25,000, $15,000 packages right here. Now it is 30%, so it's coming down. They're back with an offer though, so if you are interested, this is your moment. 150% refund, 50% profit share from your challenge phase, and you will have a very nice and clean $6,000, $15,000, $25,000 account with 30% off. So that's pretty good right now. So for more information, you will see it popping up in the chat very shortly. And take a gold trade. That could be your first trade. I think gold now reversed to the upside. I do have high hopes for potential continuation to the upside here, or flip to the upside. That's what I'm looking for. Dollar needs to break the lows and gold needs to break the highs. So far it looks very well synchronized here. So I really like that actually. The fact that the gold right now is doing this, while the dollar at this particular moment is showing us the potential. There we go. Of potentially breaking this low. So if we break this low, we have the perfect foundation. That's what we need to break. Waiting to break. There we go. So we break the lows, gold breaks the highs, dollar closes below, gold closes above. Done. We enter our position. Lorenzo, don't you think 3% daily drawdown is too strict? If you risk 0.5% on your trade, which I highly recommend you to do so at the beginning, then no, it's perfect. It's more than enough, in my opinion, if you trade 1% per trade as well. But keep in mind, if you win, your daily drawdown goes up, right? So if you make money already in your previous trade, it goes up. If you don't like, for example, the one-step challenge, you can take two-step evaluation, and it will be the regular 5 and 10%. So it's up to you. It's either the 1 or 2 step. I personally like it. 1 step, good risk management. You should be fine. But that's my opinion. And I think that 0.5% for prop firm challenge is a good start. Is a good, like, for a funded account, is a good foundation, because the moment you are in profit and you already have built your account a little bit, that's the moment where you can start increasing your risk a little bit more, because you can allow to lose more, right? It's balance based. So that means if your portfolio goes up, your overall drawdown goes up as well. So Do you trade oil or any other commodity? We have traded oil a couple times on the stream. We're mainly focusing on gold and the EURUSD lately. Sometimes it's changing a little bit for the indices, but it depends. It depends. Usually it's gold, but this is what the people wanted. You passed challenge FTMO. Yeah, I've passed many challenges in my career to show the people that it's possible in the community. So once in a while I do a challenge and I show the people in the community that it's possible. I show them the insights, the analytics, and so on and so on. And yeah, that's it pretty much. I have a good feeling about today here. Okay, we're not here to feel. We're here to act and execute accordingly. But I have overall a good feeling because I just recognize these particular moves here a lot here, and I love the build up right now of gold, and I love the way it's actually showing us these signals here where we had that consolidation, we had that massive expansion to the upside, so we did consolidate it here for a very long period of time, much longer than I initially thought. We were already waiting for it to break. It swiped all the liquidity below, so there's not much to do here. It shoot up, and now it's coming down after the Monday open slowly to build up more bicep liquidity, equal highs right there, and that's that consolidation, expansion, that retracement I'm always talking about here, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. So therefore, this range was a nice small range to highlight. On the 5 minute you could see it much better. And we got some data from the volume. So that's the volume before that breakthrough. And that showed us that the value area high is that level where you can already see it right here. It practically goes from dark to highlighted, right? These are all these lines. And these lines show you the amount of volume traded on that exact level. And this is where it flips. And what happens then, it tends to come back. And it comes back all the way. And it bounces perfectly from that level. That's how powerful volume tools are, volume profiles are, in my opinion. Very, very precise. Doesn't mean you should go long there straight away. I'm not a big fan of it. What you can do, however, is you can use this as an indicator, expect a bounce, and if it then breaks the high or the low, depending on what you trade, then you take action, and then you take a trade to the upside. Forex with Brucey, how are you, buddy? I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Brucey. Nice to have you here. Archie, when did you become profitable? A couple years ago. It took me 3.5 years, roughly. 3.5 years of failing. Before that. So yeah. What's your trading strategy would say? I would still consider, you know, the correlations one of my most important tools in trading. And looking for the correlations. So I like to look at multiple charts to make a decision on one chart. So if I want to see gold, I want to understand deeply what the dollar potentially can do. Because if the dollar can give me that indication, and I know that if the dollar goes down, gold usually goes up, there's a strong negative correlation, then I use the dollar as my tool of reference. And then I think, okay, the dollar is potentially going to do this. So gold is looking for that. And then I'm looking for the synchronization of it. To make it easy, I use supply and demand. To actually execute, I use horizontal support and resistance as well as trend lines. It's pretty basic. But the dollar saved me so much from like losing trades, especially. It's not only about finding more winners, it's about losing less. Let's put it this way. Why do you not use the fixed range short profile yet? It's right here. So we're using it right now. How long did it take you to become a profitable trader? 3.5 years. You can do it much faster than me. I can tell you that. It starts with the belief. Number one, believe in yourself. Do you believe in yourself? Do you think you have the capabilities here? Or do you have a lot of doubts? Let me know in the chat right now. Do you believe in yourself? Let's see who says yes. Lal Singh says yes. Claudia says yes. Benzema says yes. Rafa, I believe. Amazing. Yes. Ambient Chill. What's up, Lorenzo? What's happening, brother? Benzema. Banger. Okay, beautiful. It starts with believing yourself, because if there is no belief, there is nothing that will happen. Nothing will happen if you don't believe in yourself as well. That's the energy you project. So you need to understand that you are capable of doing it. You don't need a super high EQ to become a profitable trader. It is all right here in your head here. The most simple strategies can work. It's much more about other factors than just the trading aspect here. So when you look at certain guys that are explaining new stuff and it's super complicated and difficult, is not the biggest issue here. The biggest issue comes from staying focused, staying consistent, following your game plan, accepting your losses, and much other stuff here. But it starts with belief. Believing in yourself that you can do it, that you can make a difference here. Like I said, if I can do it and I don't have an extremely high IQ, then you can definitely do it. So don't get fooled by people that make it seem so difficult and all these algorithms and this and that and whatever. Just focus on yourself. Take your time for it, and you're learning a new language. That's practically what it is. Bro, your music is kind of quiet lately. Okay, let's see what we have here. Could be the case. Could be the case here. Nice. All right, perfect. Do you like ICT? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I found that following the Asian Open trend has worked. Yesterday, the Open bearish for EURUSD, and it has been following the trend every Open after. Do you think this is a good strategy? Definitely. Like, I do take that that like understanding sessions is a good thing. I believe that good investors are successful not because they're IQ, but because they have an investing discipline. Yes, I completely agree. I really like the ICT bullet, silver bullet strategy, says Stefan. Yeah. Yeah, it's usually the hourly closure. So it's like the 30-minute closure, but it's it's an hour after the New York Stock Exchange open. What tends to happen is that they manipulate price during that time a lot, and then they flip after the hourly closure. Let's say the hourly closure after the New York Stock Exchange open, to then flip and yeah, look for internal highs and lows, and then break them to flip the script. I love it though. I love it. I really like it. Okay, what I'm gonna do, guys, right now, I'm gonna head into the Limitless Lounge, the new Limitless Lounge. Where is it? There we go. Limitless Lounge 2. Okay. If you want to join me and have a conversation with me or ask me any question, you can just join. You don't have to be in the V3. You can just join our Discord and, you know, come into the chat and have a conversation with me, and we can just chill and talk while we're looking for the trades. And I'll open it up for you guys right now. Let's go. There we go. Okay, gold is holding here. Look where it's holding. At the value area high. Take this indicator extremely serious. You will love it. You will not regret it. Because it's just so powerful. In my opinion here. It's, in my opinion, not perfectly you could take your entry there. That's one layer. What I personally like to do is to just use this as an indication of a potential flip. Lorenzo, did you ever use that spreadsheet, or do you like yours more? I like, for me personally, to keep it as simple as possible. Like really, really simple spreadsheets here. Why? If you are a day trader and you want to place a trade, then, you know, you don't want to spend all your time in the spreadsheet, in my opinion. You know, I just want to be able to fill it in like 1 or 2 minutes. And that's it. If you want to add on multiple sections, you can. It's super straightforward, of course. You have all these extra tools that can help it up here. We're working on an improvement version though, where you could see your biggest loss, your biggest win, the win to loss ratio automatically calculated, like basic stuff. But I really try to keep it as simple as possible. Absolutely. There we go. Gold is holding here at the value area high. The value area high. Looking for buys above here. Okay. Then, boom. Dollar opens up right now. It's starting to look weaker. We are still not breaking this low though. So do take that in consideration. We need to break this low. We really want to see this low getting broken. If that's not the case, we cannot enter gold yet. Or at least I will not enter gold yet. So it's truly that break to the downside here. What if we hold here and the dollar comes up again? And we create a higher low. And we push up from here. Yes, this one right here. I agree. Thank you, my man. I know. I just don't like that blue line. I appreciate it though, brother. What's the name of the indicator makes the blue line? The VIX range foreign profile. You find it right here. I want to see a higher high, and I want to go to these highs right here, these equal highs right there, and I want to take this level. All right, I think the 1942 has definitely a strong take profit point. What was the reason for placing the volume to where it did? That's the last era of consolidation before the massive expansion. So if you want to have more information about it, yeah, look it up in the video. I don't recommend to look at it. Settings are in the description. I have a screenshot for you guys in the description right here. Pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. Dollar. Not looking particularly strong right now. I want to see more volume for the dollar though. More volume for the dollar coming in. Yeah, so all the new people, welcome to the stream here. My name is Lorenzo. If you're new, we're doing 4 sessions a week. We're trading the New York session. We are tracking our trades. We're trying to help you out here. We're trying to build out an amazing community where you can learn and earn along the way. So the best way to do that is to by pretty much leading by example. Therefore, trade live. Because you cannot fool anyone, especially if you do hundreds of trades. So therefore, that's the foundation. And from there, we start talking about our Discord and everything that we also are building here, the education and everything that we're doing here, which is also rapidly growing and expanding here. So it's a combination of trading live on a day-to-day basis with the education in the back end. And that should give you a lot of motivation to move forward, and that's create the belief in yourself. That's create the true belief in yourself. That's what you need. Many of you guys already have that belief in yourself, which is fantastic. There are also many guys that are really unsure about if they can actually become profitable, and I can tell you that yes, you can definitely become profitable. Gold looks, I couldn't say more fantastic, to be honest. This is what I wanted to see. So a bounce of the very area high, a higher high, a break above here, and then taking it to the highs and coming back into that range. But this low was an expansion, so we liquidated, mass liquidated pretty much everyone below during the NFP. We shoot up to then take all that buy-side liquidity was built up here. When we were streaming on a Thursday, we were like, why are we not breaking out? Of course, we were preparing for the NFP. So that's taken out. It created that beautiful continuation here. And this could be the moment where we're at least going to retest again this particular high. Something that matters. Coming back to this high here. Dollar's coming down. There we go. That's amazing. Dollar's coming down. That's exactly what we want to see. Dollar coming down, gold coming up, breaking and closing, hopefully at the same time below and above. Perfect confirmation. That's what I want to see here. That's the trade setup. Win or lose, that's the setup I always take. Whatever the outcome will be. All right, back to 5 minutes. Not particularly, no. But yeah, we just look at the 5 minutes for now, or at this moment. But no, not particularly. We're waiting for a closure. Depends what time it is, though. It could be the 50-minute. A 50-minute kind of closure. I like that. I like this. I like the demand here. Last push. Dollar. Okay, beautiful. Looking weak. That's exactly what we want. A weak dollar. Alright, and a stronger gold here. That's what we want to see here. I like what I'm seeing currently. I really like what I currently see here. Thank you for the subs already. That's just crazy, man. We're growing at a very rapid pace here. Our target is 34,000 subscribers at the end of the week. And we're already 425 likes right now. Let's get an epic trade here. I can already feel it coming here. Let's just get an epic trade today. That would make my day for you guys. A trade is a trade, so that's not the deal. It's the process. It's the learning curve. It's everything around this here. We have not taken many longs. I can see now. How do you set your stop loss? Any tips? I set my stop loss below the last low. So imagine we're breaking we have market structure, right? So it's pretty straightforward, to be honest. Let's assume that you have a series of lower highs and lower lows. Lower highs, lower lows. And then this low creates a new high. Then I want to usually enter around the breaking point. If you do this on the lower time frame, it's completely fine. To then place your stop loss below that last low, and then you target potentially, depending where your target is, the high. It depends on the candle. It depends if you're trading the candle flip entries. Okay, that's a different layer. Then you could reduce your risk to reward, or increase your risk reward by waiting for that next candle to close, a stop loss below that last or that next candle, and so on and so on. Well, that depends on other factors. Come on, dollar, push down. Very important. Gonna be a good one. Will there be a small bounce on the dollar and then break out or straight down? Talking in probabilities. Well, if the dollar breaks below, then that's for me a good confirmation. So just pretty much breaking below this low. For me, that's the confirmation we're looking for. Yeah, if you're gonna see some sort of pullback, okay. But that low is definitely one of my entry confirmations for gold here. Lorenzo, do you have heard of having a gold card in your wallet? A gold card? Yeah, I had it. I had it when I was younger. I had a quote by Jim Rohn, and I had a number that I wanted to make. And that quote is, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. And then I had a number underneath that in my wallet. I had it in my wallet for 5 years until my wallet got stolen. Big shout out to Jim Rohn. It's the it's practically my second granddad, you could say. Rest in peace. An absolute legend. Yeah, I love it. I have a lot of potential here. Jim Rohn is the best. I highly recommend to watch him as well here. It's like our grandfather, right? He unfortunately passed away already. I think around 10 years ago. I think, or yeah, something like that. I'm not sure completely. A long time ago, but he really gets you in a good mood, and he's you know, explaining you very simply how you can elevate your level, how you need to take full responsibility of your actions in order to improve something of your life in a very empathic and nice way. Let's see what we have here. I like what is happening here. The dollar is now currently reacting. The dollar is reacting. So we are still holding here. So be aware. If the dollar shoots up, it's going to make it hard for gold here. So the dollar needs to really come down right now. Can you integrate Funnet next with TradingView? No, but you can use another tool, and that's a trade copier. And a trade copier, you can connect that to any other account here. You can even connect prop firm accounts together. However, you need to have a you need to make sure that they actually allow it. So that's important to mention. Yeah, so we're looking for buys above the 1938. That's practically our level. And then we want to take it potentially up to the 1948. So like the 1947. Which would then mean we would take out these highs here. Right there. A nice little breakout to the upside. Dollar breaking down. Yeah, that's what we want to see. There we go. Gold's pushing down. Gold is reacting to the dollar, of course. So you see now that we're kind of pushing here. So patience, guys. Patience. Hashtag patience. Lorenzo, is this the channel you listen to for the music? No, we have a, it's called epidemicsound.com. It's not YouTube, indeed. It's not a YouTube, it's not a YouTube thing. Lorenzo, do you like going to seminars? Yes, I did that before. Absolutely. I think it's good to be around that energy. Do you learn a lot from it? It depends what you're looking for. So what I personally think is very important is that the way I personally learn the most is by understanding the practicality of it. So if I want to learn something, I want to immediately be able to apply it. That's how I learn the best. Because if I want to learn something that I don't need later or whatever, that's when I start to lack. So I really look for things that I can apply straight away. Same for trading. If I look for something in trading, I'm looking for that specific thing that I want to learn. Just for the new people as well here, we do execute live. You will see it popping up when I'm entering in TradingView. That's my broker is connected to TradingView. So it will pop up when you see me executing a trade. We have this level buys above here. That means that we're looking for potential buys above. Doesn't mean that I immediately enter. It just means that that's the level to really start considering looking for buys. Just so you know here. Three minutes till the 50-minute closure. Well, we want to see a little bit more volume coming in. Dollar is not looking strong. We had a quick bounce. It's not strong enough. So that's a good sign. We're coming closer and closer. There we go. These equal highs are beautiful, by the way. The double top pretty much at the... Yeah, right there. No, it looks good. It looks like a great target. If we can get there and we can go and take that out, fantastic. That would be amazing. Will give us a nice risk reward as well. There we go. Throughout my financial career, Azin says, I have continually witnessed examples of other people that I've known being ruined by a failure to respect risk. If you don't take a hard look at risk, it will take you. Couldn't agree more, Azrin. Thank you for sharing. Chrono says, I see the dollar being very weak this week. Might come down quite a bit during the next couple of days. We have the CPI coming. Do take that in consideration indeed. We actually came back up all the way to the daily highs. Okay, so that's important. So this high created this low. And we're now back at that high. So if you draw even the Fibonacci from there to there, we are now in that highly confidential zone at 79%. 70.5, 79%. The rejection was at the 79 Fibonacci. What you're seeing now is that the dollar at this particular moment has a hard time with creating a higher high. Can still happen. Who knows? But on the 4-hour, we have created a lower low. And that's the most important factor of today. Is the fact that we have seen that lower low getting created. And now we're seeing that pullback of that lower low. So this could be the lower high confirmation. And that could be the turnaround for the dollar. And that's going to be amazing for gold. So if you then look at gold and you see what gold is doing and gold breaks above while the dollar is actually breaking below, and now we're going to go internal. Okay, so now we're at the 50 minutes for the dollar. Now we're looking at, okay, what was the last low that put in the last high? Oh, right here. Okay, that's the low that we need to break. Boom. We break that low, gold breaks that high, and we have a trade. That's the game. That's the game.
You don't know me, son. Who's been carrying the boats and the logs?
So the dollar can definitely come down here. I do agree. That was the conclusion, actually. Let's go. Almost 500 likes. Hopefully the volume count kicks in right now. Hopefully the hourly closure is going to be above the 1938. That would be fantastic. That would be great. There we go. We're watering the bamboos right now. Hi Lorenzo, what's up? Can I see your order, please? Yeah, it's right. You will see me entering here once I'm in. Will gold go up to 1940? I hope so. That's the plan indeed for today. Dollar breaking down, gold breaking up. Gold already breaking up, coming down, building that the buy side liquidity to move further up and to go back to these equal highs here that we're not there. Taking out the London high and the Asian high of today, and then flipping the Sunday open, which happens a lot on a Monday. Happens a lot on a Monday. Market opens up, the Sunday open right here at that level. Price comes down. New York opens up. It flips. I've seen it many times here happening on a Monday. And then on a Tuesday, it's the retest of the Sunday open. And that will truly determine the continuation or the move to the downside. Dollar they're getting very, very close here. So we're coming closer and closer to the break. I love it. I love it. Yeah, hopefully you can enter in like 15 minutes or roughly like around 15-20 minutes, depending on the volume and the closure here. After Chuck, is it better to wait for a pullback entry or for value gap, or should we enter on a stop order? That depends on your trading strategy. It really depends on your trading strategy. I'm not here to tell you what's better. Are you Dutch? Yes, I'm Dutch indeed. You can hear it. You can hear it. Breaking the low. That's what we want to see here. Do you use chart patterns in your trading? Not specifically focusing on patterns, and that's no, not really. I'm looking more at the structure of the market. Lorenzo, what grade do you give this potential gold setup? I give this an A. I give this on an A. Yeah, I give this setup a setup for sure. The dollar breaking down, boom. That's it. We have the closure in 9 minutes on the 30 minute, which is the hourly closure, super important closure. You have to wait for the closure. Well, you don't have to, it's up to you. But that's the hourly closure, super important. Waiting for the break. Coming closer and closer. Let's put them both. Let's put the gold here. Let's put the dollar there. Dollar is breaking down. That's what you want to see. Gold is almost breaking up. This is amazing. You want to see the dollar breaking down first before gold moving up here. That's what you want to see. Why? The dollar is front running gold. Perfect. That's what you want. Because we're trading gold. So it's kind of like you get information first from the dollar to then follow up with gold. Which is only a good thing. It's the first time I see you have I see you live. Do you trade every day? No, I trade 4 days a week. So Monday till Thursday, New York session, 7 EST AM. We're having our crew coming up at 7 in a waiting lounge. Also in Discord, by the way. We have a massive lounge in Discord. A lot of voice channels, anything in that matter. So feel free to join. Lorenzo, the volume profile is changing its point of control after breaking it. I don't understand your question, brother. Sorry. Do we set a stop loss? Yes. Dollar breaking down. Beautiful. Waiting for the break for gold now. That's what gold needs to do. Dollar is exactly doing what we want it to do. It's showing that weakness here. Let's go. Dollar breaking down. Yeah, it's probably going to be a long here. And it's probably going to be a breakout trade on the 15 minute. I think 5 or 15 minutes. I think it's the 15 minute. We're already going to set a win here. No, I'm joking. Let's see how it goes. Can the dollar and gold not be correlated today? They're quite negatively correlated here, you can see it. But of course, it's not a 100% correlation. So what you're looking for is the... it has to look quite similar in that sense, right? So it doesn't have to be the exact same. You don't even want to. But if I would pretty much flip the chart right now, you will see that, you know, this is exactly what you're going to see. You're going to see that expansion and a potential pullback here. If you zoom it out just like this. It's very, very similar. You see that? A flipped gold and a dollar index. So very, very similar. So now the fact that the dollar is already breaking down is actually a really good sign. 5 minutes left. You have the hourly closure. Of course, you want to see gold closing below or above in this case, of course. That would be the best case scenario. If not, we wait for the 15-minute closure and see where it's at. ICT, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different, but yeah, I took a lot from ICT in general. Like you have to respect that fella. The value area high, the volume profile. I could not find or cannot find that much information about the volume profile. Not as much of information as I want, so I might have to do it myself and create it. Are you trading S or C right now? It's also not the same. Like I think I have quite a individual strategy, but I took a little bit of everything, merged it together, and execute my way. What was your worst losing streak and what did you do to get out of it? I kept trading and tracking all my trades and kept trading. And I had pretty big losing streaks before, but then you just have to extend the amount of trades you do to just see how far you can take it. Because you can take 100 trades and you know, you can literally lose 20 trades in a row and then win 70 of them after that. So you need much more data, much more trades, much more execution to move forward here. I love it. I love it. I love it. 2 more minutes, 50 seconds left here. And we're going to enter very soon. Love it. Is that journal sheet available? Absolutely, absolutely. How do I become a member? Well, yeah, we have a $97 lifetime access private group where we host daily private live streams. We have a full video trading course. We have like 40 recorded events, a prop firm video series. Our signal group is gonna get in there. Right now we only have the live streams. The signals are coming. Okay. And you get access to like the daily bias channel, which are the highest probability sells given out by our best traders in our community. As you can see right here. A bunch of value for $97 in my opinion. You can only get access in Discord. That's the only way. There's no link on my channel, so it's only through Discord. You need to go to get V3 access and click on the link. Okay. 2 minutes or 1 minute left. This is what you want to see here. Boom. There we go. That's exactly what I want to see here. One minute till closure. Next candle pops up, boom, we enter. You will see me entering right here, the dollar. Beautiful, beautiful expansion here. Lower low. Let's set the limit order, market order here. So, yeah. Hourly closure is almost there. Perfect timing. Wait for the closure. That's it. Closure above. Boom. Perfect. Next candle. Let's create a little bit of a bottom wick here. Very important. A little bottom wick here. There is no bottom wick here. Okay? No bottom wick. We want to see a bottom wick. Because otherwise we can still flip to the downside here. You want to minimize that risk. There's no wick below. That's the rules. That's the rules. You guys know the rules here. No flip. No bottom wick could indicate a potential flip here. So that's one of the rules. We have to see a bottom wick on an hourly candle. Dollar closed fantastically below that. So this is beautiful. The dollar has now given me that perfect confirmation here. So lower low, lower high, internal break to the downside now. This is a really, really weak sign for the dollar. So this is only going to benefit us for gold here. Even after breaking up with a girl, you need closure. Yeah, that's true. Do you trade silver as both commodities are heavily correlated? Yeah, we trade silver as well. Not live, but I do trade silver, yes. I think it's actually a really good investment as well, by the way, for the next coming years, silver. It could give you more money than gold if you would buy gold or you would buy silver. I think you could make more money on silver. That's what I think could happen here. Just so you know. Again, bro, you don't have to do that, my man. You don't have to do that. Okay. Golden thoughts become golden things, and we're trading gold, so I love that energy. Thank you so much. We're gonna give this away, though. We're gonna give this away to somebody in the community. For the others, don't feel obligated to donate anything. But thank you. We're gonna give this back to somebody else. So you're helping somebody else here. Are we in a trade? Not yet, not yet, not yet. We are, we didn't create a bottom wick. So when there is no bottom wick, I'm always like, that's interesting. We break out, we don't create a bottom wick here. Could he flip the script here? So what I want to see is I want to potentially come down a little bit and then getting bought up, and then we entering straight away here. Big shout out to golden thoughts become golden things. Where's the plus? Oh, it's not working. The button is not working. Sorry. Big shout out to you, bro. You're helping somebody else out in the community. You're a G. Is there going to be a V3 trading floor today? Yes. Tomorrow. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Every week. Lorenzo, you should do YouTube shorts showing your analysis and what you look in trades. Your analysis is very concise. Thank you, bro. Yes. That's the correlation part. The correlation part where we use the dollar helps us tremendously with gold here. Yeah, so I really had the feeling, oh, I need to enter now. But that's the FOMO feeling. And then I'm like, okay, why do I feel this way? It's because I feel that I'm maybe gonna miss out on an opportunity here. But then you're gonna see that I'm gonna enter too quickly, and then it flips, and I get stopped out. So what I want to see, and it's super important for me personally, is that there is a bottom wick created, like you see right here. Like these are all really strong bottom wicks right there that push price up with a nice closure. That does not have a wick yet. So we closed our candle beautifully above, but then we shoot up here, and now we're kind of seeing that suppression here. What would have been amazing was if it came down first, and then we flipped green. So we opened red and we flipped green. That was the immediate entry. Immediate entry right there. But for this moment, I do believe now, because there is no bottom wick here, that we could come down. We might be coming up to fill up that imbalance. That would be actually really good. So you fill up that gap, and then you wick above again. And then we enter the flip. So if we then go back to green, we enter the trade. Something in that manner here. But you're gonna see it flipping soon. And that's why we follow our rules. You guys know it, fam. You guys know it. You guys know exactly what we're doing here. Upchim Burner love from India. Thank you, brother. What's the TP? The TP is the Sunday open is at 1941.65. And then the equal high is above 1947. So I think we could make a serious move here. But we're now waiting for the entry. We're now in the second stage. The first stage was the pre-analysis, waiting for the break. The second stage is the entry model. That's what we're in right now. And then the third stage is, of course, the trade management. And the actual management once we're in the trade itself. That's phase 3. So we're heading towards phase 3, hopefully. That's what it is here. The dollar is showing us that that confirmation. That's all perfect. Dollar is good now. That lower low was exactly what I wanted to see. A potential pullback would be nice. It's gonna help us. It's gonna help us out here. That would give us something, something like that. And that would help us with gold as well. So even if you would enter now, then you would still be, you know, roughly around your entry. It would still be relatively slow. So if you feel the FOMO right now, understand that if there is no bottom wick, that this could potentially lead into a flip, a reversal again. But it does not always happen, right? Sometimes you're going to miss out on a trade. But I've seen it happening more than not, okay? So if you look at the percentage and the statistics, I see it flipping much more than it doesn't flip. So what do I have to do? I have to wait. It's the rule. I know that people enter regardless, so that's yeah, we know that, we know the game. If there is no wick to the bottom, what's the next step? Yeah, waiting for a pullback and then enter on a retest. Asmin says, patience is the key to trading success. Without it, you will quickly find yourself trading superb setups and losing money left and right. Was there a giveaway during today's live? No. But big shout out to Adrian C. Yeah, we have to give back everything that we made here. So we're gonna definitely do something if this keeps going. Regardless, we should maybe do or organize something at the end here. We're at 578 likes, which is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. You missed the buy, $555. I'm out. Congratulations. Congratulations. How many trades do you take in a day? What's the minimum? Around, I would say 2 or 3 trades a day max. I think that's more than enough. For me, that's perfect. That's more than enough. Made $310 in this rally. Thank you. So people enter still regardless, right? So this is completely up to you. And that's a beautiful thing. If you want to enter and you want to exit, this is up to you. I give you the analysis every single time. It's up to you how you enter a trade, if you want to front run a trade or not. What I have to do is I have to wait for my rules because I know that gives me a 75% win rate. That's the reason why I do it. Pinnacle Trading, thank you, brother. Amazing. There's 1 week, only 5 minutes. No, I think that's not the confirmation we're looking for. I still believe we're going to see pullback. We have the New York Stock Exchange also opening up very, very soon. So do take that in consideration here. Are we gonna now wait till the end? Yeah, hopefully. We're gonna make sure that we execute at some point where it is exactly according to our rules here. Because I do think we're gonna see some sort of pullback soon. 2 more minutes till the 50-minute closure after the 1 hour. And the dollar, yeah, absolutely amazing. Dollar, I love it. I love the dollar getting weaker. So that's done. We looked at the dollar, that's done. That's completed. The next target for the dollar is the lows here. New York Stock Exchange could induce us a little bit more, could give us a pullback or anything that matter here. Why didn't you buy gold from the 1934 price here? Because there was not a higher high yet. So for example, this high created this low. Imagine me buying here. Then I'm not sure if this is going to break the high. Okay. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't have that confirmation. At the same time, at that moment, the dollar was still potentially creating a higher low. So if the dollar would have created a higher low and it continues up here, then we potentially create a new higher high, and that's not good for gold. So The fact that the dollar broke this and gold now broke the highs, that's a good sign here. That's a good sign. And that's what you want to see here. So how long have you been trading? Around 6 years, six and a half. Wait, 2016. So that's around 7 years. One starts to say, bro, give me some suggestions how to win a competition. What do you mean with the competition? I think a challenge, this is what you mean, yeah? Okay. How to pass a challenge. So the first trade you take is the highest probability setup. It depends, by the way, on what kind of challenge you have. If you have a challenge with no time limit, which I highly recommend you to take. Like always a challenge with no time limit. I think time limits are the most, sorry for saying this, but the most retarded objectives or rules in general in the whole trading industry. Because it doesn't make any sense. Any sense at all. Trading and time doesn't go hand in hand here. They say 30 trading days, but it's actually not 30 days. Because then, simply just remove the weekends. Now you have 8 days less. Now you add like, what, 22 days. Remove crazy news events. That's like 4 days a month, 5 days a month. Alright? So remove that. Now you have 18 days left. Remove days where there's nothing happening. But you're not going to take a trade every single day, most likely, right? Another 4 days left. So you have actually 2 weeks to pass your, to get your 10% here. So 30 trading days is not 30 trading days here. So now they're like looking at a no time limit type of setup. That's much better. Because now you can take your time. You can look for the right setups. There is no rush. The competition is getting fiercer, so prop firms have to comply now. It's no longer, you know, just the king that are actually ruling. Prop firms are coming up, popping up left and right now. So the moment that what you can see, one prop firm is growing very quickly because they have no time limit. Another one sees that and is like, okay, shit, we need to do something. So they're doing the same thing, and now everyone is going to do it soon. So it's only get better. The rules are only getting better right now for the traders, and I'm very happy about the progress here. So if you want to buy a challenge, we have a partnership with Funded Next, and you can get a 30% off on your 6K, 15K, and 25K account for a limited amount of time here. And you don't have a time limit. Very important. So some of them probably already did it and took the trade. These time limits, man. What a scam. Sorry for saying that. That's why I never promoted a prop firm before. Ever. Because of that. Even the best traders sometimes have it very badly. So the good part though is there was a way to always make sure that you pass a challenge very easily, and that's being extremely patient with your first trade. Because the good part is that you can wait as long as possible for your perfect setup, your A+ setup, and that you then actually took a trade during that A+ setup as your first trade, and that's what gave you the catalyst, made you the money. And then it was easy to catch up later on and pass your challenge because you had a great start. $9 p.m. in your city, yes. 9 p.m. 9:30 actually, almost. 9:30 p.m. All right, didn't your fixed range warrant profile strategy work for this move? Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. It's the exact thing. So consolidation, expansion, retracement, building the liquidity to the upside tier. That consolidation is where the data came from. It rebounds from the value area high or the point of control. It's very close. And you created a higher high. You create a higher high and the dollar lower low. So that's exactly what you want to see. Target for gold is going to be eventually 1947. Like, I would be very surprised if, or 1948. I'll be very surprised if we're not getting there. I still think there are more entry possibilities, so we don't have to rush it, but I do believe that that's a serious target we can talk about right now. Is it 1948? Because the dollar's target is going to be the 101.35. I think that we have a lot more downside potential. At least back to this initial range right here, which is this range. So if the dollar comes back to this particular range, then gold will follow up, catch up, and break the highs. And there were equal highs there. You know, the Asian session is not taken out on a in like the closure. So Asian session not taken out, London session not taken out. Now the London session from today is taken out. And the Asian session is coming closer. Lorenzo, what car do you have right now? Well, I had a Range Rover and I sold my Range Rover. Because I live on an island. A very small island. And yeah. So I sold it. So now it's either a taxi, a van, a taxi van, or a scooter, a motorbike, you could say. If you're in Bali, you know exactly what I'm. If you know Bali, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Do you smoke? No. How's the island life? Would you recommend it to others to live there? Yes. So if you can build a really good foundation in trading, you could live here really cheaply. You can make it as expensive as you want. You can also make it relatively cheap. It is completely up to you. Completely up to you. How much is the rental of a 2-bedroom apartment there? It totally depends what you're looking for. But you can get a beautiful, like it depends what you need. So it really depends what you need here. Bali can be extremely cheap. It can be extremely expensive. You can live for $1,000 a month here in Bali. You can live for $50,000 a month in Bali. It really depends on what you want here. But even the $1,000 a month is a reasonable, it's a beautiful lifestyle. It's really easy, down to earth. They have all kinds of nice cafes, bars, or you know, workspaces that you can rent very cheaply, or offices that you can have where you can work. So many things you can do. You can serve with me every morning. You can serve with me every morning. That would be amazing. So whatever you whatever you want to. Prime FX, Big G. Welcome back, brother. As always, limitless and become limitless. I love it, bro. Thank you, man. Do you think we have a trade today? I hope so. I hope so. You guys know all the rules that I look for. That's the way we win. 75% of the time. If you think you want to enter regardless, and that's your way, then do it here. I'm trying to give you the best analysis possible. Okay? And the way I enter a trade doesn't always have to mean how you enter a trade. That's completely up to you. But the analysis is what matters the most. And a directional bias is just going to help you a lot with understanding how the market moves. So you can do that every day. You can crush it. If you entered, you can push stop loss and break even already, yeah. How's internet for trading in Bali? Really good. It's amazing. Streaming is another story, but like trading is of course amazing. I guess you're in Chengdu, yes, exactly. Do you know the top G? Who doesn't know the top G? Bro, look for GJ, please. Yeah. Are we taking the trade as it goes back? Yeah, most likely, yeah. Okay, DJ. 30-minute. Lower low. Rejection point right here, yeah. At this level here. No weakness whatsoever yet. No weakness whatsoever. Strong level there. 181.7. Yeah, you want to see a lower low. You want to break this low. That's the low you want to break. You want to break something like this here. So you want to come up. You're gonna come up, potentially create a nice lower high and a nice lower low, and then that lower low give you the trade here. And that lower low is gonna then give you the entry. I do like it though. So the TP there, in case you took it, is at the Sunday open. You're gonna see, like we said, you're gonna see reaction from it. There's no way around it. You have to see rejection from this exact, or reaction from this exact level. It's just a reality. Loving the respective price. Yes, it's a crazy indicator. It's one of the craziest indicators I've ever used, because it's not a lagging indicator. It is an actual indicator that tells you about the volume of each internal level. Very precise. And volume, of course, equals orders. Orders potentially equals, you know, support, resistance, you name it. And volume is key in gold. Because you need a lot of it to move the price. Do I have to fund the next account to withdraw? No. What's the name of the indicator? The fixed range volume profile. I highly recommend to watch this video on my channel. 8 trading examples straight away. Which it's pretty ridiculous, to be honest, how accurate this tool is. It's not like a secret gem, but it's used the wrong way, I feel like. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna come back, we're gonna fill this gap. Okay, the New York Stock Exchange is open now. We're gonna fill now. I was waiting for this moment. We're gonna come down, we're gonna take out the low first. The low of this previous wick. There has no, the previous candle, so the low of that candle. There is no wick there. I want to take this out first. That's number one. Then I'm going to take it to the lower time frame. And what I hopefully want to see here is a lower high, lower low, higher high. We enter on the higher high on the lower time frame. Frozen Soul says, I took the trade and I closed at the Sunday open. Now I'm waiting for you to take the trade. Thank you for the 3% profit. You need a drink? Yes, I do need a drink. Thank you very much. I do need a drink. Nice cup of tea. Let's see what's happening in the family, by the way. Alright, you guys are filling up nicely here. Beautiful. Thomas is also live, I see right now. Let's see what Thomas is doing here. What's happening? What's happening? There we go. And guys, thank you for the 655 likes. I think this is quick. This is in 2 hours. This is kind of... This is a record, I think. No. I think our record was 1.1k likes. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And yeah, much love to all of you guys. Really appreciate it. We're going to reach our goals every single week. We start fresh every Monday with a clean mind. We know how we follow our rules. We know how we execute. We know exactly what we're doing here. So what I'm going to do for you every single day is I'm going to give you the best possible analysis potentially possible between the dollar and gold. And if I know what the dollar is doing or going to do, or what the potential scenario is, then I know what gold is going to do. And especially if there is no news event, it's very easy to trade it. And to give you at least the breakdown here. For the entries, I have my own rules. And yeah, you will see this. If you're new, you will start getting it after a couple of streams. You start to get into the understanding of why it's so important. Because yeah, why are we gonna come back right now? Like, why are we coming down right now? Well, the New York Stock Exchange has opened up and, you know, we opened the hourly candle and this is the same candle. Look at this right now. Okay. All the way getting pushed back right now and potentially flipping this. So tapping into the Sunday open and coming back. Flipping. Why? Yeah. This was an indication. So that no bottom wick was an indication for us to give us that that exact signal for like, hey, we could potentially still reverse down before actually making a move to the upside. So if you took the trade still, regardless, at the breakout, then yeah, you would have made some nice profit right now if you close your position. But at some point it was gonna come back. And what we're waiting for right now is we're waiting for it to come back. We go to lower time frame, we look for internal structures, and then potentially an entry. Let's see if Thomas is here. What's happening, Thomas, brother? Are you here, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. How are you? You doing good?
Amazing. Amazing.
Love
New
that.
week.
Love that.
You ready to rock and roll?
Yes, sir. Are you ready to rock and roll?
Amazing. Tell them a little bit about the Limitless 33.
So yeah. Oh man, where can I start? So we started with a mindful thinking about something that we can bring each other together and build out a healthy lifestyle, a good body, trading together, making money together. And we're like, how can we approach this in a good way? And they were like, 33 days. How long does it create to build a habit? It's 33 days. And we were thinking about things that we wanted to build together. And that's how we came up to that challenge. And we started it off first to see, how many people are actually committed. And to be honest, right, we thought like maybe 20 people, and then like 100 people are actually joining us on this challenge. It's quite insane. And we're going to start it off tomorrow. And yeah, 33 days.
100 people.
Yeah, 100 people now. Yeah.
33 channel. Just to clarify, what we're gonna do is we're gonna write down our goals every morning. To set our standard, or in general, just write down your goals. We're following a good diet, so no junk food, no alcohol. One workout a day. For me, that could be whatever it is, right? Strength, cardio, whatever you prefer. Everyone has a different idea. Surfing for me, and a gym session on the rooftop. Very important. Personal development. Read or listen 30 minutes of a non-fiction book. Okay. For me personally, I'm more a fan of listening. Audiobooks, reprogramming my mind in that way. That's personally how I like to trade, or actually to learn. Reading is also very good. Developing your skill with, of course, the live sessions then as well. So it's a beautiful combination. A healthy mind, or a healthy body is a healthy mind, they say. So, extremely important. We have been so focused on the technicals and the trading that it's important also to think about your surroundings right now, your health and everything like that, because you will operate so much better.
I fully agree on that. Fully agree. I think it's a lifetime business, right? So it's you against you. And if you're not on the best level you can be with your mind, with your body, it's gonna work against you, right, in the long term. So I think it's definitely.
So your body is your vehicle, right? Your body is your complete vehicle. So if you put a lot of shit in your body, okay, or let's say you bought a new Ferrari, and you're gonna you put fucking whatever, olive oil in the tank instead of petrol. Do you think it's gonna run smoothly? Or you think it's gonna be completely stuck after a while, not running anymore? That's the problem. So you need to start building your body, building your healthy mind before you start focusing even a little bit into trading here. Let's clean it all up for the next 33 days here. Let's create these new habits. Come back to the charts and you will start noticing a complete difference in your thought process, the patience you have created. All kinds of things are gonna come up. Yeah, setting olive oil was a good European word. Yeah, I thought about another word, but I couldn't get it. What was the other word? Sunflower oil. There we go. Don't put olive oil in your Lambo. Golden thoughts become golden things again, my man. All right, big shout out to you. We're gonna give this back to somebody today. So, the big G is here. Congratulations, thank you, my man. we're gonna give this to somebody else today. So let's do this at the end of the stream. Anyone we still here watching the stream? We'll give it away today. Do you have supercars? Well, Range Rover is not a supercar. So, living in Bali, it's very hard to have supercars here. On that small island. I'm an island boy.
Right. I love it.
My first car is a very European car. It's the Volkswagen Golf. I bought it for $900. No, 900 euro. That's my first car. I bought my first car for 900 euros. And it was completely destroyed. I got scammed, by the way, because he bought it for 400. And I didn't know that. So I got scammed. But I drove it till it completely burned out. It was the best car I've ever had. My first car. In case you want to know how it looked, don't laugh. Don't laugh. There we go.
I'm ready for it. Let me see.
My car was a monster. I'm telling you. I cannot see it. Right here.
Yes, sir.
That was my real car, the Polo.
Yeah, the 1997.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was the oldest car. It never broke down, ever. It unstoppable, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's like a Nokia, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the Range Rover is a different level, but the Range Rover, there was always something wrong with it. So I sold the Range Rover because there was always an issue. There was always a signal on the dashboard or something like that, you know. So that's the point. If you buy a Range Rover, you have to accept that there is always something wrong.
Yeah, that's the saying that they have as well. If you like, affording a car is also being able to treat it as something that you buy it, right? Same with let's say a Mercedes AMG. If you can't treat it like an AMG, you don't buy it. It's that simple.
Exactly. So the Sunday Open, look how just to clarify, so for you guys now, you can see it already. So if you look at the Sunday Open right now, right here. Let me see where it is. There we go. Oh, wait, we have a different one. Give me 1 second right here. So if you look at the Sunday Open, you see how exact that initial reaction was. So right there. How precise that initial reaction was out of this zone. It literally tapped into that zone here. We're talking about a perfect tap of the value area high. Any point of control. And then a perfect tap of the Sunday Open right here. Like, these are all these hidden levels that you want to be aware of. I personally really like to use them. So yeah, come to the stream tomorrow. Every day, 7 a.m. EST. I'm giving you the best possible setup. At least analysis. The way you want to enter, you enter. The way I enter, I enter. If I enter, you see me live entering a trade. You see it's getting tracked. We have our own set of rules for our entry specifics. But at least you have the best possible setup, in my opinion, or the scenario for your day. So you just check in, boom, Ace analysis, okay, boom, boom, boom. You know what to look for. GJ crashing? Is that the case here? There we go. Yeah. Okay. GJ is coming down. GJ coming down here. You want to break this low. This is the low that you want to break here. 181.175. This is nice. This is looking good. So let's set an alert right here. Are you gonna trade tonight? Yeah. Let's see what happens in the market. Lorenzo, what are your rules? Breakout, closure, bottom wick. So breakout, number 1, closure above. Number 2, we had that bottom wick. Number 3, this one had no bottom wicker. We're still on the same 1 hourly candle. You see now that we're flipping kind of bearish. A lot of sellers are stepping in here from the Sunday open. So that's where you have to be aware of. So we're going to see a retest right now. There is no topic either. So we're going to see the retest. We're going to take out this low. Hopefully we come down a little bit below. We get bought up. We close. Above still. We go to the lower time frame. Wait for the, or look for the last, for the next high. And we enter on that flip. And then we can enter straight away. So we don't have to wait for closure anymore or something like that. Do you use leverage on your trades? If yes, how much? Yes, from Europe, because maximum leverage here is 30. Yeah, I do not live in Europe. Just so you know, I do not live in Europe here. No sell today? No. Not interested in the sell. Dollar has broken structure to the downside. Dollar is still too weak. We're seeing maybe a pullback now. But overall, the dollar has created a serious lower low. Twice. So we saw a massive break here. We created a lower low. We came up, we broke internal lows. So this shows me that the dollar is way too weak to look for sells for gold now. For me personally. Lorenzo, do you normally wait for 30-minute closure as this is what the best results with? It depends on what time you break above it. So it could be 50-minute as well. It just depends what time the closure is. So if you break above it 10 minutes before the hourly closure, yeah, of course you want to wait for the hourly closure. Okay, this is the moment of truth. So now we're coming back down. So now it's time to look at where we close in 10 minutes. There's no topic either now on this 30-minute candle either. And now you see that the hourly is flipping here. And that's why you don't enter long when there is no bottom wick, for me personally. It could have been still a nice move, but it could easily have been that you came up a little bit and immediately flipped down. So that's why we don't enter. Hope that makes sense for you. Because you see it happening now. So now it's all about the closure. How do we actually close this candle? And yeah, then we go to the lower time frame and see from there. Lorenzo, I'm making a commitment to become a better trader by watching your channel for 30 days. Some days I will miss because of work, but I will make that commitment. Wow, amazing, man. Much love. Much love. Yes, we call this the 33. All right, limit is 33, the daily rules. If you want to join, you're going to do this as well here. You're going to change your life around. You are going to change your life around. It's not you just learning how to trade now. It's you how to reset the framework of your whole life. Like we just talked about with the bamboo analogy. Okay? You don't see any results until the bamboos come out. Boom, grows a feet a day. After being months underground, you see that nothing is happening. Right? This is the framework that you need to build first. And then at some point you see that expansion, that explosion. And it has to start somewhere. So if you are committed, I know that we have already 100 guys signed up in our fitness page right here as well, in our Discord. That's what I like to see. Committed guys here, really doing their best thing, eating healthy, doing their stuff. There's much more than just trading here in our community. And this is where the framework starts. So if you are interested in joining Limitless 33, then let me know if you're committed here in the chat. So the bottom wick has, or the bottom candle has been taken out. What a surprise. So now it's about the closure. Your patience to follow your rules and fight FOMO was a perfect example with the current gold retracement. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's very tough when there are a lot of guys in the chat here, like buy now, buy now, buy now. Like, should I buy now? Should I buy now? This is why we have our rules, and exactly why we're following exactly what we're doing here, because we know that it works. Yeah, 7 minutes see closure. We wanna see at least still a closure above. If that's the case, I'm gonna go to the lower time frame. And I'm gonna see where we can break out and where we can look for potential long setups here. Stove Trades witnessed live murder.
What?
What? Stove, what's happening, man, my friend? You're right? All good? Stove is one of our legendary traders in our community, just so you guys know. What's happening?
Yeah, I think he just saw me like killing the last fly. I think that's what he saw actually. I was trying to fight off the last fly. There was one more fly that I couldn't catch for a pretty long time, but I just got him.
These flies again.
Yeah, the fly. Some people already noticed it, but I didn't know at the beginning. But I got him now.
Good. I'm excited for this 33 challenge. I love it, I love it, love it. Yes, the V3 is full of our of committed guys here right now. If you are committed, you want to join, then this is the moment to join. I'm truly saying it here. It costs you $97 for lifetime access. I do not think that there is anything better than hundreds of live streams privately. Signals that are given there. The daily buys channel, where you can get all the daily buys for today. If you trade other sessions, whatever it is, you can simply go to the daily buys channel with all the highest level setups from the top traders in our community. I think that's the most important part. Can we quickly go to the daily buys channel? I think we can. Where is our daily buys channel? Right here.
It's more to the downside. It's into
yeah.
Yes. There you go.
I love the voting system, man. It's incredible. I can do calisthenics workout clips For people that don't afford or don't want to go into the gym on Discord, just let me know and we can talk. That's beautiful, bro. I love calisthenics as well. That's amazing. Yeah, if you guys or if some of you guys are in Bali right now, or planning to come to Bali, then definitely hit me up. I'm definitely gonna meet the guys in the community here and chill, have a good time. All right, 3.5 minutes for the closure. If we close below, of course, it's an invalidated trade, and then we re-evaluate our chart here. Do you have a boat in Bali? No, but you can rent one if you want to. Closure in 2 minutes 40 seconds. A lot can happen in the last 3 minutes. We have seen this before. How can I contact you, brother, if I do come to Bali and want to meet up with you? Just send me a message, bro, on Instagram or Discord. Tell me you are in Bali, and yeah, that would be amazing. Do you like fishing? I love fishing. I love fishing. 4-hour closure, yeah, in 2 minutes. 2 minutes left, indeed. A closure below would completely be an invalidation, and then we just reevaluate here, see if there is more downside potential. But the dollar has to show me some really good signs here, which is at least... let me go to lower time frame. Okay, we saw it low. Okay, these are already taken out here. Yeah, at least a breakout of this high. One on 1.81. The Sunday open. Pretty serious move here, by the way. Pretty serious move here. This is no joke. We have 1 minute left for closure. This is definitely gonna close below. Silver dropping heavily as well. Okay, let's see what else the US30 did. Okay, US30 came up. For now. Yeah, value area high back again at the value area high now. How long have you been trading for? Is this your own account? Yeah, 7 years. Yes. Okay, closures here. 1 hour closure, 4 hour closure. Flipping right here, right now. Let's get back to the dollar. This is a serious high to take out now. Benefits of joining the private V3 lifetime membership. Well, if you truly want to change something in your life and you feel that you really want to be part of a community where there are a lot of guys helping each other out here to accomplish their goals, their dreams, you want to be really seen and be, be around, like-minded individuals that succeed. For $97, I highly recommend to join. All these other things like the private live streams we have, the full video series we have 3 courses in there, 40 plus events that we recorded, daily live signals, you name it, it's all in there. However, it's about you wanting to change something around and truly be committed. That's the only thing that we want as well here. We want to have guys that are committed, that are coming in and are there, okay, welcome, new community, warm each other up here, and take each other's to the next level here. So we have all kinds of stuff. We can go very deep into it, but that's practically what it is. It's about a change, something new. Imagine you changing up your room. So for example, if you look here at my office, I actually had my couch on the other side. I have my couch where I'm sitting now, but I flipped my room. Why? I wanted something new. It gave me a great feeling. I needed to change something. Sometimes I'm in a stage of my life that I need to change something in your room. It kind of rewires my brain as something new. And that's when I can kind of kickstart something that I have not done before. If you recognize exactly what I mean, then this also counts for your success in whatever you want to learn. A new environment, something changing. Some people, why do you think people go on holidays? Well, people go on holidays to change their environment so they can come back home and they feel that something is new, something feels different. Okay, we have created a lower low. If we close below here, that potentially would include that we completely flip the script here if the dollar breaks this high. For now, I still think this could be just a pullback. But yeah, let's see where the dollar and how the dollar acts and reacts here. Because if the dollar gets rejected and comes down further and creates a new low, our gold is going to come up again. So a lot of planning around here on a Monday. So the next step for now is going to be either dollar breaks above here. Takes this high out, comes back down, creates a higher low, and create like a W formation or something like this for the continuation back up again. That's usually one of the biggest reversal signals for the dollar. Gold, you need to close below this level in like 20 minutes. And that's the last level where the last closure we're going to wait for. If you still want to take a trade here. Can I buy now sniper entry? It's up to you. It's up to you. Golden thoughts become things here. I'm now ready to make a paradigm shift. I'm now ready to let go of past programming that no longer serves me, and I'm ready to go and let go of past thinking that no longer serves my true purpose. I love it. I love it. Absolute legend today, man. Thank you so much. You're putting a lot of effort in it. I feel your energy. I love it. Thank you. So dollar looks like a strong rejection at that exact level. If that's a rejection, then gold is going to come up again. Let's see what GJ said. GJ is still there. GJ is still stagnating. He's not really moving today. We have an alert set below. If you break that low, we might be seeing sells happening here. For GJ, not so far. It's nothing really happening here. Yeah, and the euro is at a very interesting spot here. So if you break above here, I'm looking for buys for sure. It's actually really clear to me right now. If you break above this level for the euro dollar, I will look for continuation to the upside. So that's right here. So euro has still some potential here in the next 20 minutes. It's all about the next 20 minutes for us right now. And this is going to help us determine what we're going to do today. Stove Trade says Gavin's speech really hit today, using not only your mistakes but others' mistakes as well to really push yourself forward effectively. That's it. That's the guy. That's the man. We're here to evolve together. Damon says, good night, bro. It's 1 a.m. in Australia. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Damon. 1 a.m. in Australia already. It's 10 p.m. here. It's getting late. It's getting late. But that's the game. There we go. So yes, you see that's exactly one of the reasons why we... oh, I don't know what happened here. 1 second. We're still live? Yeah, we're still live. Okay. There we go. That's the exact reason why gold here in this case, as you guys can see right here, you know, flipped. This was the biggest signal ever. That no wick we didn't see there. And you see it's flipping that candle here. There is also a strategy that you can use to actually start flipping, right? That you actually anticipate on the flip and that you trade that. But yeah, there are different parameters for that. So we can go over that in another stream. There we go. Euro, gold again, still there. This one is now done. And the euro as well. So you have a potential long for the USD and gold. It's still there. The dollar got rejected quite heavily here. So if the dollar gets rejected, you guys know it. That's beneficial for gold and the USD here. So Stove, my man. Getting off the charts today. See you all bright and early in the trading pit tomorrow. Yes, the V3 trading pit tomorrow. See you there, brother. Limit is 33. The future is bright.
Love it.
I love it. I love it.
Amazing. Dove is the real GOAT.
Yeah.
He really is.
So yes, we I think we made like what $30 in the donation or something. Let's just give it away to somebody today then, right now, like $50 or something. Let's do it. Do you guys agree? We got some donations from some stuff here, like around $30. We're gonna put 20 on top of it. Give away $50 to somebody right now. Let's see how we can do it. Do the Nightbot giveaway. So easy, so easy. These giveaways we did with Nightbot, I love it. Absolutely amazing. Okay, look at gold. Look at the rejection of the dollar. It was just a pullback as far as it seems this way here. It's super manipulated though today. Crazy. It broke out. The no bottom wick saved us. That's why we didn't execute. It came down. It took out all the lows here right now. And now it's like, okay, are we now going to see the real move? the actual move we're waiting for? We're going to find out here, but let's see if we can do the giveaway already. Just have a conversation, guys. Whatever you talk, let something know in the chat, whatever you want, and you will, you know, we fill up that list and we roll it. Boom. So yeah. Let's do the likes at 900 sorry, the giveaway at 900 likes. We have 764 likes right now. We have 1,000 people watching. So we do it at 900 likes. Done. What's your dream car? The Ferrari A12 Superfast is my favorite car of all time. Since I was, since it came out practically. In gray, like the original A12 Superfast is my favorite car of all time. By far. It's one of the most, in my opinion, complete cars out there as well. There we go. I don't know why it's not working here, but there we go. That's the one. If I would live in Dubai, I would have had him. Not in Bali. You have to respect the culture here. You cannot just you know, drive around a Ferrari here. It's disrespectful to the culture, to the people, especially in such on a small island. And you want to drive it. You don't want to just, you know, actually, you know, you don't want to drive 20 kilometers an hour. All right, 826 likes. We're almost at 900 likes. The giveaways are coming. Or we're just going to give away soon here. People are joining. Love it. And gold's making a move back up. No top big there. What a surprise. What a surprise. So yeah, the euro, if we break above it, we might see us taking a long stare as well. So 50 more minutes left. That's what's going to determine our trade today. I love this. I love what I'm seeing right now for it's actually really good for the euro USD here. Yeah, euro USD buy has more potential than gold right now at the moment. At this specific moment, at least right now. David says, I just signed into the V3. How do you write the introduction in several lines? I do enter and the message is sent with only one line. You have already activated your rule. You need to make sure you can activate your rule. That's the important one here. $850 likes. Let's go. Let's get it to 900 and let's roll. Let's roll it. Let's do it. Why did you delete the order from the chart the moment you picked up the order? I don't know what you mean. Delete the order? I don't know what you mean. My man, again, golden thoughts become things, right? Is that the name? Yeah, my man. What a legend. What a legend. Okay, we're going to use this all for the giveaway today. So thank him, guys. Thank him. Thank him, because we're going to give this away today right now. We're almost at 9 likes, so we roll the dice straight away. Gold right now is looking weaker than the Euro USD. The Euro looks much stronger. So for long possibilities, I'm much more interested in the Euro USD than gold at this specific moment. Gold is done. Gold is in the middle of this range. It came up. It didn't have the bottom wick, so we didn't execute it to trade. It came down, took out the lows. Now the lows are taken out. Now the highs are taken out. Now you're right in the middle. So you need to either break out of the highs or the lows right now to make a trading decision. Gold is right now in the middle. Anything above the Sunday open or below this wick, that's just what you're looking for. Makes sense. Makes sense. So the Euro USD is showing much more potential here. There we go. Ten more minutes left. We have to see closure buffer. That's why there is no closure yet. And we have the 30-minute closure in 9 minutes. So that's exactly what we're ready for here. What do we do with USD? Potentially looking for buys above these levels here. For the continuation to that gap, which is right there. Which is actually this exact zone right there. What about gold? Yeah, we just talked about it. No stream hoppers here. I'm joking. All right, let's do the giveaway. We are almost at 900 likes. Can we get 30 more likes right now? I think we can. We're at 871. We have 1,000 people watching. Giveaway is so close. We're almost there. There we go. Beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Where's the drum? Stefan, congratulations, my friend. 50 bucks, your direction. Big shout out to our man.
Congrats, congrats.
Yeah, sir. Send me a message on Discord. Open a ticket in the customer support tool, and you will be helped straight away, man. After the stream. After the stream. How to get it? Join our Discord. Join our Discord and open a customer support ticket tool in our server. All right, so you go down, and you go to customer support, you open a ticket, and I'll get your message. 6 more minutes. For gold right now, I need to see break out of that range. Anything within this range is for me not possible right now. The lows are taken out, the highs are taken out. We're in the middle. The euro is showing us at least a higher high. A flip. So we saw a lower low, a higher high scenario. We came down, we retested, and we broke above it. Now I want to see closure above it. And that closure is going to be at 1.10 50. How are you able to achieve things that you've done today? By achieving little steps, little things at the beginning. So you wake up, you do your bed, boom. First point, done. You feel good about it. Another small step, right? You constantly do a lot of these like small steps every single day. And you feel good about yourself. And then you go into the market with a good vibe, a good energy. You're proud of yourself that you've done all these little things. Could be anything from doing your bed to having a cold shower in the morning to go to the gym. Regardless if you feel you want to go or not. What to do to get rid of that sinking feeling whenever you're losing a trade? The best traders I know lose more than that they win. Just think about the best traders that lose more than they win. I think that's a good one. Still love selling pressure there. What do you think of gold? The gold's next move? Yeah, we're gonna find out. Right now, at the moment, when you look at the dollar is getting rejected here. Came back to the Sunday open, bounced from it, and now you see kind of that we're in the middle. So we are not breaking highs. We're also not breaking lows. We're also holding above the Sunday open. So it's very undecisive for both the dollar and for gold. So the dollar needs to make a decision. Either break below the Sunday open or break above this level. And that will determine what gold is going to do for the next step. What the euro is going to do. Understanding what gold is, what the dollar is going to do first. So are we going to break down or are we going to break up? That's the layer. The dollar is the framework, the foundation. Rotos Nova says, cheers for another stream, Lorenzo. Over the last few weeks, it's been good to just have your stream playing in the background while work or look at the markets after the gym now. So have a good day. After the gym, that's it. Much love, amazing. Looking body on Google Earth. Have you been on Batur Lake? Yes. Actually, yes. I've been fishing there. Camping and fishing there one time.
Sounds amazing, bro. Actually. Do you have any pictures of it? Maybe?
Of me fishing?
Nah. Of the place. I mean...
yeah. I think you could find it. For sure.
Yeah, it would be amazing.
It's a massive lake here in Bali, yeah. It's like this.
Let me see. Oh, that's awesome. That's so insane. Yeah, that's crazy.
Alright, 1 minute 20 seconds. It's the final closure we're waiting for today, guys. The final closure for today. Ooh, almost 300. Almost 300 subs today. That's some serious stuff. Thank you for the love and support here. We're getting there. The goal is 34k today, this week. 34,000 this week. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it together.
90 more likes for 1,000 likes.
Thomas, can you also tell me about your NFP trade? Because you traded the NFP live with the fan in the V3.
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask that as well. Like, how many people from the V3 are actually here in the live stream right now? If so,
I would love to know this as well here.
I would love to know this. How many people are here right now from the V3 that actually were there on that Friday? The Friday NFP from last week.
Man, a lot.
A lot of people. So that gold trade that we took, that was like patience to the max, waiting for an hour and a half, 2 hours, but it ended up being what, like 50 pips in our profit? What a crazy trade, guys. Who made some money of that trade? Press a 1 in the chat. Let me know. V3. Yeah. Amazing. That was an amazing setup.
So it was a stream in Discord, right?
Yeah, it was a private
live stream.
Yeah, exclusive stream. Yeah, exactly. An exclusive live stream on the NFP. Amazing.
Interesting. The dollar the dollar has to make a decision, guys. So the dollar is now either gonna break out of this high or this low. That's what we're waiting for. It's that simple. Either we're gonna break out this high or this low. If we break below, we're bullish on gold to euro. If we're going to break above, we're going to lean more towards the downside. It's that low that we're looking for. Overall, the overall signal of the dollar is still not looking particularly strong. So I'm still leaning towards bullish momentum for the next coming hours here, rather than bearish downside here. So just so you know, that's definitely what I'm leaning towards too. 70 to 30%. For the euro US dollar, the same scenario for gold as well here. So what needs to happen if the dollar breaks down? You need to see where gold is at. What kind of levels gold is breaking at this particular moment. As of now, we had our initial buy entry here. We didn't enter due to the candle formation. It flipped. So it's amazing. It saved us. And now we're back at that same exact level. But as long as the dollar is indecisive, anything can happen. So that's why the dollar is the framework for you. The dollar index. You then start seeing, okay, then this is what gold going to do potentially. Or there's a much higher chance that gold is going to do this or the euro is going to do this because of the dollar. Lorenzo, you haven't drink water in a while. 2 liters per day. Drink your water, bro. I drink coconuts, my man. Every single day. Some real coconuts right here in the garden. I'll show you one time. If you come to Bali, I'll give you a lot of coconuts. Okay, I think that's it for today, guys. Alright. Yeah, overall, great stream. Great stream. You know exactly what's happening. It's a typical Monday. We have seen a lot of manipulation for gold to the upside here. If you still took that trade here at the beginning, fantastic. Congratulations. The other one, we're setting a statement for tomorrow. Alright. My goal is to give you the best analysis every single time. So if you are on time, you come tomorrow 7 a.m. EST in the morning, New York, depending where you live, of course. You come around this time to the stream, you know exactly this is our expectation for gold. This is the dollar. I reckon that we're going to see a 70% chance that this is going to happen, 30% chance that this is going to happen. If this happens, you do this. If this happens, you do this. It's pretty straightforward. So for you, it's important to mention here, we cannot force any trades. You know that. We have our own rules, our own things. People will enter regardless and make money. We have our own rules for this spreadsheet. I want this spreadsheet to be as clean as possible. Okay? And as accurate as possible. So tomorrow, new day, new stream. You guys are amazing. I felt the vibe. Thomas, thank you for the amazing trade you gave Friday during the NFP. We're gonna do this more often. Yeah, it was an amazing trade.
Yeah, if you want to show it to them, you can actually show it if you want to.
Yeah, you can show the trade if you want to here. Show the trade.
Let me see. Let me get the picture on my screen. Give me a second.
Please show me the trade. I would love to see it indeed.
All right, let me see. Copy this one. All right, boom. So let me go to a blank space. So let's break down a little bit, right? So what we saw as first thing that we saw is that
just to clarify, guys, this is the NFP. This is the trade that we took here.
Yeah.
In our community during the NFP. Thomas is gonna go and walk you through it right now.
Yeah, so what we have during the NFP, I can actually show you guys as well on the chart itself. So what we have on the NFP, the first thing that we saw during the NFP when it opened is that they shoot down, take liquidity on both sides, shooting back to the upside, and we were looking for selling it to the downside. The reason why, it started consolidating, building liquidity to the downside, and we were waiting for that specific break to occur so we could actually take that short to the downside. So what happened? If you're looking here, right, you can see that they took liquidity on both sides and we were waiting for the dollar for confirmation. Along that way, they're building the trend line liquidity, what most people like to see as support and resistance. We saw it as an entry opportunity. So what happened? They actually broke to the downside. They came back up. We took our position. We sold it off for about, let me check. Yeah, for about 50 pips. We took it a little bit lower. So we had a 50 pip trade to the downside here, as I showed you guys here. With the community, amazing handling of the position as well. good position, good risk to reward, and it was actually it
Risk reward
was
is
a
pretty
really
high.
fun stream. Yeah, it was a
and you
really
traded
fun stream
after
as
the
well.
NFP, right? So not during the NFP.
Yeah, no, after the NFP.
Okay.
So we let it build some healthy price action by giving us some candles in the beginning to then have a healthy trade.
I love it.
Into our direction.
Okay.
So that's how we approached it.
Thomas, thank you so much for today's session, man. I'm gonna speak to you very shortly. Guys, have a fantastic rest of your day here. Again, it's a new week. Start with a fresh mind here. Work on yourself as well. We know what we're building here. The limit is 33. We are gonna really make sure we take these to the next level. We have a healthy body and therefore a healthy mind. And you join on a daily basis and we're gonna take over the game. All right, much love, guys. And for the people that are truly committed and want to make a difference, join the V3 right now. We still have the offer for $97 lifetime access. You're in it forever. Thank you very much. 7 a.m. tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.
Have a wonderful day.